What up, though? And welcome back to Old School Hip Hop Head Rio Reacts. I also have another YouTube channel called Rio's Reactions, and on that YouTube channel, I'm reacting to 99% golden era hip hop. So if you're ever in the mood to watch some old school hip hop reactions, all you have to do is go to the link that I'm gonna put in the description of this video. Alright, man, so today's reaction is a subscriber request. Shout out to Chris Movari for this request. This is Alice in Chains' Rooster. Man, I love that first Alice in Chains album. I copped that shit as soon as I saw, I don't know what video I saw. Whatever their first single was, they had a video for it on MTV, and I went out and immediately bought that album. It was the same reaction I had when I heard or saw the video for Smells Like Teen Spirit when it premiered on MTV. I was just in a fucking living room doing sit-ups on a Saturday morning. That shit came on. I got up and went and bought the CD. You know what I'm saying? So I love this song. But in all honesty, I don't really know what it means, yo. I listened to it, but I didn't really listen to it, if you know what I'm saying. So what I did is I pulled up a quick backstory. We're going to check out the backstory. Then we're going to spin into the live performance. And if we have time, or if I still feel like going on, we're also going to do the official studio version. Alright, so without further ado, let's get to it.
While Alice in Chains' 1992 album Dirt is often associated with mental health, drugs, and relationships, one of the album's tracks encapsulates the horrors of war. The song Rooster offered a chance for a son to understand his father's pain, and it would result in healing a fractured relationship. Several of the songs found on Alice in Chains' 1992 album Dirt dated back to the sessions the band did for the Cameron Crowe film Singles. The band was given money to hit the studio to record the song Wood for the film's soundtrack. It was during these sessions that the band cut a number of other songs that would eventually become their first EP, 1992 Sap, which was released in February of that year. Also recorded during these sessions was a song called Rooster, which would be held over until their album Dirt, which came out later in the year. Guitarist Jerry Cantrell would recall where he...
So this came out in 92. I graduated high school in 92.
Cantrell would admit staying up one night while he crashed at their place, possibly taking acid, and wanting to get a Jimi Hendrix type of sound on his guitar. The song would be mixed by producer David Jordan in July of 1992, and the book Alice in Chains: The Untold Story tells an anecdote about the mixing of the song. Frontman Lane Staley showed up to the studio with his drug dealer, and Jordan was playing the song on the studio's loudspeakers. Lane loved it, but his dealer offered some unsolicited advice, with Lane telling him to shut up. The book would set the scene saying, "Jordan lost it. Who the F are you? Get the F out of my studio." He turned to Lane and said, "Don't bring your drug dealer around." Rooster would be released as the fourth single from Dirt in February of 1993. It would spend 20 weeks on the Billboard Mainstream Rock Tracks chart and peak at number 7. The term Rooster had several meanings. It was the term that was given to Cantrell's father when he was a little kid because of his cocky attitude. And Cantrell's father would also be deployed to the Vietnam War twice and never talked about his experience to his son. According to WeAreTheMighty.com, Rooster was also a nickname for the M60 machine gunners because the muzzle flashes looked like a rooster's tail. It's also how the Vietnamese saw the 101st Airborne Division soldiers, who wore screaming eagles on their sleeves. Because bald eagles aren't native to Vietnam, they would sometimes refer to the 101st Airborne soldiers as, and I quote, chicken men or roosters. Jerry Cantrell would tell the LA Times the impact that the Vietnam War had on his dad's life, saying, "Vietnam is something he never talks about. I asked him about it once and he said, 'That's dead, son, let it lie.' When I wrote it, I was getting this vibe, thinking about him and what he's lived through. 2 tours of duty in Vietnam, he's been a prison guard. I was thinking about the things he might have thought and felt there." In a separate interview with Rolling Stone, Cantrell talked about his dad trying to transition back into civilian life after the war, saying, "My dad was trained to be an effing killer. After that, you can't just come home and say, okay, everything's cool, I'm going to work 9 to 5 now. That stuff scars you forever. We had a lot of problems and occurrences because of that." The guitarist would recall the louder sound. "He didn't walk out on us, we left him. It was an environment that wasn't good for anyone. So we took off to live with my grandmother in Washington, and that's where I went to school. I didn't have a lot of my father around, but I started to think about him a lot during that period, he'd say. Rather than resentment, Cantrell placed himself in the shoes of his father in Vietnam, and Rooster would be born. After writing the track, he would play the song for his father, asking him if the depiction of the war was accurate, to which his father responded, and I quote, "You got too close, you hit it on the head." The band would also film a video for the song that would be both praised and at the same time criticized for being too graphic. Due to
I
his
gotta see
success
this
with
video.
Pearl Jam's video, the band gave Pellington a lot of artistic freedom and a budget of about $250,000. Pellington's vision for the video consisted of interviews with Cantrell and his father, hallucinatory color recreations, and recreated combat scenes of Vietnam. The video also consisted of a few performance shots of frontman Lane Staley, which proved to be one of the hardest parts of the video to capture. Pellington would reveal in the book Everybody Loves Our Town by Mark Yarm, Lane was pretty high. His eyes were really effed up. He was totally pinned. Pellington would recall that Lane originally wanted to wear a cowboy hat in the video, but the director had a better idea, revealing in the same book, "I put him in sunglasses. I said, God, you look like a badass in those sunglasses." And it was like, all right, let's go. Let's get a couple of takes. In the book Alice in Chains, The Untold Story, Pellington would go on to say, "I think the sunglasses actually look cool because it's more sinister, and the song is kind of evil, and you guys are effed up and evil." Lane can also be seen wearing a peace symbol earring, something that the director claimed was a coincidence.
Alright, man. So, this song isn't as deep as I thought it was. For some reason, I thought this song was drug related. But it looks like it's a war song, and he's just singing this song through the eyes of his father, who was a Vietnam veteran. So, without further ado, let's keep it moving and get to this MTV Unplugged April 1996 performance of Rooster by Alice in Chains. All right, man, let me back that up because I love that transition when they go from one tempo to the next. But, man, this is a powerful song, man.
Here they come to snuff the room.
right, man. See, that's an example of why I don't like the acoustic shit right there, man. That guitar lick was supposed to ring off right there, man, but it doesn't because they playing fucking what is that? Folk music instruments. You know what I'm saying? Right here, man. It ain't hit the same.
You know he ain't gonna die. No, no, no. You know he ain't gonna die. Walking tall machine gun man. They spit on me in my homeland. Glorious, send me pictures of my boy. Got my pills against mosquito death. My buddy's breathing his dying breath.
Damn.
Oh God, please, won't you help me make it through? Here they come to snuff the rooster. Yeah, here comes the rooster. You know he ain't gonna die. No, no. You know he ain't gonna die.
Alright, man. Yo, there it is. Alice in Chains, Rooster, live, MTV Unplugged, April 1996. Man, that was a good performance, yo. I know I talked about how much I hate these unplugged acoustic sessions, but this was pretty dope, man. It was like almost beautiful, like the way he sang it. Like this dude has a good ass voice, yo. Or was it a combination of everything that just made him sound good? I don't know, but one thing I will say about this lead singer is he definitely looks like a heroin addict. 1000%, yo. He looks like a junkie. Yo, where was he at in 1996 as far as his sobriety? Was it anywhere close to sobriety, or was he just fucked up at the time? Because he looks terrible. You know what I'm saying? But it's like they got him cleaned up just for this performance. But anyway, yo, I think I'm going to do the official video in a whole separate reaction, because that behind the scenes or backstory or whatever it was made it sound like that video was iconic. So I want to check out the actual video, man. On to the official video for Rooster. I'm out.